It's called Deathception, and just for a little background, we're in a funeral home, and this is a coffin. Deathception.
It's not that bad. I've seen worse. This morning's paper said he was pancaked against a building. The ironic part is the building was an IHOP. You're looking awful glum.
I'm not having a particularly good morning.
Why's that?
One, I hate funerals, and two, I've got a hankering for some pancakes now.
Bummer. Do you ever get sudden urges to just light things on fire?
What?
I'm just trying to make conversation. Hey, I dare you to touch him.
Show some respect for the dead.
You won't feel it.
Well, neither will I, so it doesn't matter.
You're not fun.
Just leave me alone. I'm having a bad life. Bad death, whatever.
Oh, please, do elaborate.
Well, it all started 50 years ago. I was scraping by on minimum wage as a professional garbage worker for the Cleveland Sanitation Company. You know, I would go through all the garbage and pick out the recyclables that those negligent fools just would throw away.
Sounds glamorous.
You have no idea. Anyway, I was on my way home one day when a strange sound wafted into my left ear. It was a tear-jerkingly beautiful acoustic cover of that one Bob Dylan song. You know, the one that goes, I found my world in you, but your love just hasn't proved true. It's been stuck in my head for decades now. Anyway, it was sounding as if it was being played by a grand piano falling from the height of a 50-story building. I looked up, and the last thing I heard was a distorted first inversion B-flat chord as the piano buried itself into my cranium. In the Mixolydian mode, I believe. Never mind, I was an aspiring musician when I wasn't pulling soapy bottles out of crap. Not to mention, it's been stuck in my head for decades. Anyway, the shock of it all kept my soul on earth for the next few days and made me irrationally afraid of looking up. Which kind of sucks, because I had to watch him bury my body face up in that dreadful coffin. Now, every time I do so much as glance up, my brain plays a sick joke and I see a piano, gravity pulling it towards me with unrelenting force.
So, you hallucinate. Sounds a bit dramatic, don't you think?
Believe what you will.
So you don't like Bob Dylan either?
That's not the point. No, I don't know Bob Dylan.
You know, it's funny that you mention all this.
Why's that?
Because I had a piano once. My mother gave it to me.
And?
Well, I was having it lifted up into my penthouse when a tragic accident involving the poor assumption of wind speeds from the weatherman resulted in it taking a little tipsy off the balcony.
Judging from the factual statement you just made, I'm fairly certain, if I understand correctly, you killed me.
Come off it. What are the chances? It was the same piano? It's all in the statistics.
Cleveland,
Yeah.
1945.
Ish.
Yep, you killed me.
To be fair, it was my mother's piano, and it couldn't have been all that painful. It's like an instant death type of situation. You know what's bad? How I died. Liver implosion. Liver implosion. It's like explosion, but implosion with your liver.
Doubt it.
I'm appalled by your lack of respect. That's how I died. It's not a joke, and it should not be taken lightly.
Looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of the coffin this morning.
So I'm supposed to believe a falling piano killed you, but you won't accept that I died from liver implosion.
Nope.
You're calling me a liar.
Yep.
That disgusts me. Look at that.
I do hate you right now.
I'm glad it's mutual.
I'm glad your liver imploded.
That hurts.
Not as much as your piano hurt. Oh, and to answer your earlier question, yes, I do sometimes get the sudden urge to light something on fire.
Okay, I may have exaggerated liver implosion a little bit.
Continue.
I always had issues with my liver, and they were subtle issues, but still problematic. I was put on the wait list for a liver transplant, and eventually the time came for the procedure, and I received a new liver. Although it was sort of a bummer that the doctors didn't know that the son of a bitch was an alcoholic. His liver was worse than mine.
That is a bummer. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I never had a good liver in my life either.
Really?
Yeah, I drank quite a lot, and when I say drank, I'm not talking about any Shirley Temples or soft drinks. Some say I was slightly on the inebriating side. My mom always told me it was wrong, but I couldn't help it. Spending all day handling garbage isn't exactly fun. Then again, neither is going to work hungover every day, but that doesn't make sense when you just want to drink.
Wait, so you're an alcoholic?
was an alcoholic. You know, at least the guy that donated that liver had the intention of helping you. I mean, whoever it was an organ donor, so he wasn't trying to do any harm. If anything, he was trying to help you.
Go on, you're starting to make me feel better.
When I was alive, I was an organ donor too. I mean, it's really nothing more than a little mark on your driver's license, but when your whole life is nothing more than pulling recyclables out of garbage cans, it gives you a good feeling knowing that when you're dead and gone, you'll have improved someone else's life by lending them a helping hand. Or liver.
Nevertheless, they still killed me, and I'm never forgiving them for it. Yeah, what is that?
A stamp.
What's it for?
Mailing, it's a postage stamp.
Why are you wearing it?
It's sort of a long story.
I'm dead. I've got all the time in the world.
When I left the world of the living, surgeons in California removed my organs. Being an organ donor, then my body was, against my will, stuffed, and shipped to a deceased body collector. Apparently there are rules against FedExing dead bodies, but this collector wanted me so bad that he bribed a UPS man to deliver me to his house. His only regulations, considering it was illegal, were that I had to be saran wrapped, and I still needed postage. So there I lay, saran wrapped in the back of a UPS truck. It turns out my owner died a few months later after I arrived, so they didn't bother with me and threw my dead, still stamped body in a coffin. Didn't even bother taking off the stamp.
Collecting dead bodies must be more common than I thought. So many years of being ostracized by society and...
Please stop talking. Look me in the eyes and tell me you don't collect dead bodies.
No, I did collect dead bodies. Not anymore, considering I am dead now.
Wait 1 second. How does one go about collecting dead bodies?
Well, I had to deal with some unscrupulous doctors in California.
Wait. California?
Yes.
St. Cirrhosis Hospital for the Needy?
Yes. Oh my God. That was unintentional.
1, I hate you. 2, you ruined my life. Death, whatever. I can't believe it. You drop a piano on my head, and then you have the nerve to buy my body like it's some kind of garden gnome or piece of macrame? Like I said, no respect for the dead. Because of you, I've had to spend my entire afterlife running around covered in saran wrap and... barfing up cotton everywhere.
Now, you just wait a second. I have to tell you, I'll have you know how I got my defective liver from St. Cirrhosis. Why, I wouldn't be surprised if your liver killed me.
Oh, come on. What are the odds of that?
Was your liver around the size of a 45-inch vinyl record with a dimple on the side and a color and texture comparable to ground beef?
What, do you think I actually saw it?
You were a ghost at the time. You were probably sitting right there watching them slice you up.
Yeah. Why, I believe... Yes, you're right.
So you killed me.
So, we're even?
Even. No, you killed me. You're a murderer.
Hey, methinks we're forgetting something. You killed me, too.
That's different. You were just a garbage boy crying into his vodka every night. I did you a favor taking you out. I mean, what a way to go with that beautifully crafted multi-million-dollar piano. It was really a shame to lose that thing. Just another reason to hate you, I guess. But me, I was one of the beautiful people. I had money, a 50-story penthouse, and the world's largest collection of stuffed human bodies. And you went and took that away, you monster.
I'm the monster? You're not the one who ended up with a piano on top of his head, getting shipped all across the country to some depraved lunatic.
Please, there are nobler ways to end arguments like this.
You mean?
It's said that two ghosts, such as ourselves, roam the earth with one purpose, to take down those who wronged us most in life. When we finally overcome our adversaries, can our souls truly rest in peace?
I like the sound of that. You're on.
Man, I hate you.
Yeah, well, I hate you more.
Oh, am I going to enjoy my eternal rest once I bite your head off?
Oh, yeah, well, not if my decapitated neck bites your head off after that. Say, what's eternal rest like?
I don't know. I never really gave it much thought. I guess there's a lot of strolling around the parks and, window shopping and maybe resting eternally.
Dang, that sounds boring. Suddenly I don't really care to avenge my death.
Me neither. I mean, we're just two young guys fresh out of the casket, and our whole deaths are ahead of us. Why waste time fighting?
My point exactly. We might have our differences, but hey, sometimes that's life. It's like the French say, "C'est la vie."
I believe you mean "c'est l'amour."